was? Earthquake, that's right. The Loma Prieta earthquake. And you guys know why it got its name? Or how it got its name? It has to do with geography. The reason it got its name is because the epicenter was in the Loma Prieta woods of Nisene Mark State Park. And does anyone know where Nisene Mark State Park is? I'll tell you just real quick. It's about 3 miles to the east of here. So to give you an idea, the epicenter of that earthquake was really close. Santa Cruz is a geological hotspot. And so the big old seismic wave came on down the earthquake, and it broke this block in two. And it's kind of startling because this thing is glued into the ground. It's cement, and it still was offset. This thing is now about 2 inches higher than that end over there. Now I can show you how slight the slope is by simply taking out my level. And let's see if I can have a scientific observer, Maddie. Come on back up for me if you will.
Right?
Just real quick.
The concrete would be cracked all around it if that was the case.
All right, Maddie. Now, real quick, tell me which line is
There's
this
one
slightly
little crack
touching?
there. He said that thing went up 2 inches higher.
That one or that one? Yeah, kind of towards this one, right? So what we just said there is that that's the higher side. But to show you how slight the slope is here, Maddie, what I can do, I have all these eucalyptus leaves on the ground, and I can take one of these eucalyptus leaves, and I can fold it in half. And this is pretty thin, right? Leaf fold in half, not much to it. If I put it underneath one end, I want you to tell me, where does the bubble go in the tube?
The bubble.
Yeah, towards the other way, towards the other line. Meaning the slope of her plane is about equal to eucalyptus leaf fold in half over one leveling of about 8 inches, okay? So it's a very slight slope. It doesn't add up to much. Once again, just about 2 inches from the ends. So we'll keep that in mind. And one more important thing before we do our demonstration with you, Maddie. I need you to tell me, so this block was placed here without any optical illusions behind it, but can you tell me what's going on with this fence here?
It's leaning forward.
See, it's kind of leaning, right? It's kind of crooked, mostly in this direction, right? So what that is, so if you go ahead and stand there on that end of the block, and then face this way, tell me, what do you notice about me as I go from this side over to that side? You're right, I am walking down. But what you might not have noticed is that I actually appear a little bit shorter over here on this side. This is the same thing that's going on up there with that big old crooked roof line. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a cool experiment because this one is way more exaggerated than up there. But to do it, let's see if I can have, how about you, miss? I want you to come on back up for me, since you were so willing the other time. Go ahead and stand over here on this end on the top side. Let's see if I can have, how about, how can I have you, sir? Come on up. The other 49ers fan. Go ahead and stand on that end. All right. What's your name, miss? Paula. Nice to meet you, Paula. Wait. And what's your name, sir? Tom. That's one of my best friend's name, Tom. I like that name. It's a good name. All right. Now, congratulations, Maddie. You have the most important job of the day. You are the scientific observer. What you're doing is a very honorable and prestigious thing. Put it on your resume someday. But it's also very difficult, and I fire every single person I bring up here. Are you ready for your job? That's the spirit. Now, first off, can you tell me which of our two volunteers here is taller? Yeah, Tom is a little bit taller over here, right? Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Imagine a line that starts here at the top of his head and goes straight and level over the top of Paula's head, okay? I'm going to take my hand and shrink down. Tell me when it's about equal with that line, or basically tell me when it's about to the top of his head or so over there. So tell me, the top, yeah, tell me, do I need to go up or down with my hand until it's the top of Tom's head? So we're going to stop? Okay, right about there? Perfect. Cool, thank you. And it's kind of hard too, so I don't blame you for getting your eyes a little bit mixed up. There's this big thing interfering with the brain. Now we have, I'd say, according to the level, right about there. So that's the amount of difference. And how tall are you, Tom? About 6 foot. So that means you're about 5'9". Congratulations. And so we're going to keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and have you two switch places on the ends. All right. Now, Maddie, Paula got a lot taller over here, didn't she? Yeah, no. She got way shorter over here, right? It looks like. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to where we were before, about 3 inches. And I need to go a little bit taller now to the top of his head. Just tell me when it's about equal over there with the top of his head. There? For sure. Yeah? Okay. As you can see, that's nearly 5 inches of change or so. I'm so sorry, Paula. You're going home to size a little fairy over there. Sorry. But hey, vegetables and milk, right? You only tolerate Tom someday. And Tom, my goodness, man. You're looking like the size of a basketball player over there. Go try out for the big leagues, make the big money, and then come bring me some so I can pay off my student loans. And you did a great job as well. Thank you very much, Maddie. Let's get a big round of applause for Arthur Martins. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Come on.